Hi everybody, my name is Rachel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am wanting to do today a check-in for the pregnancy and let you guys know how it's been going. This will be from week 27 to week 30, and by the time this video comes out, I will be 31 weeks. Every Thursday is a new week, and I can't believe that, the pregnancy is just going by so fast, and I can't believe that pretty soon here we're only going to have like the 9-week countdown, which is just absolutely crazy. I just can't believe it that she'll be here before I even know it. So super excited about that. I have written down some notes here to just help myself remember everything that I'm talking about, and so I don't get confused with anything, because I will be going back from week 27 to week 30 to just let you guys know what's been going on with me, and also let you guys know about this whole gestational diabetes journey that I've been going on here with. So on week 27, on July 8th, I took my first glucose test, which lets you know what's going on with the whole gestational diabetes and whether if you pass or not. And so I went in and took that test, and what you have to do, if you guys are unfamiliar with it, you have to fast all night. And with this doctor, it was nice, they gave me the drink. So this way, an hour prior to the lab, I was able to drink it at home and then go in and at the exact hour mark, go and take the test. So I just went straight back to the lab and took the test. And so I did that. And they also surprised me with a 3D ultrasound. I was super excited. She had told me that we were going to be having an ultrasound, and so we were already excited as it was, just to be able to see the baby, and Mila's always really excited to see the baby. And so when I went in, she said, "Oh, okay, so you're here for the 3D ultrasound?" And I was like, "Oh, wow, really?" Super exciting. So we did the 3D ultrasound, which I will be putting at the end of the video so you guys could check it out. And it was just a really nice time to be able to see her and just see her, just the clarity. It was really cool, because with Mila, my 2-year-old, we did not have the opportunity to do that. We really wanted to, but we weren't able to afford it. And with our new doctor, she did it for free. So it was just a really big blessing to be able to do that. So on week 28, it was week 28, let me look here real quick. My results came back elevated. It was like 3 or 4 days later, the nurse, she gave me a call and said for me to give her a call back, and I was like, oh great, I already knew. So she called me back and she said that my levels were elevated, and I asked her, okay, so what were they elevated to? And she said that they were elevated to 187, and they're supposed to be under 135. And if you have the gestational diabetes, it'll be 200 and above. So she said, you're going to have to come in for the 3-hour test. God, great, really? And so that's what I had to do. So on week 28, which was a Monday, it was July 15th, my husband had to take off of work, so this way he was able to watch our daughter. So I was able to go in and take this test. So this time around, they didn't give me the drink, and so I fasted all night, and I went first thing in the morning. The lab opens at 8 when the office opens, and so I went in fasting. What they do is they draw your blood as you're fasting, and then right after they draw your blood, they give you a drink, the glucose drink, but it's double the strength. And then an hour later, you go and back into the lab, and they draw your blood again. And then an hour later, they draw your blood again. And then an hour later, they draw your blood again. So it's a total of 4 different blood draws. And let me tell you, it is rough. Not only from just like getting poked so many times, but the drink is just really hard to hold down. It makes you feel really sick, or at least for me, it made me feel really sick. And after I did my first blood draw with the fasting, and then while I was sitting on a chair getting ready to do my first hour blood draw, a young girl that had came in like right after me, she didn't even make it to her first blood draw. She threw up and she got sick, and she was telling the nurse that this is her second time attempting to do it because, you know, it just has made her really sick. And they're like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to come back again and do it. So I really felt for her. I was like, oh, that really sucks. So yeah, so I was able to get through it. 4 hours later, I was starving and sick. And just basically throughout that time, I just read and just hung out and relaxed and tried to keep everything down. And so I'm just sitting there thinking, like, what do I want to eat? So I decided on Subway and got Subway on the way home. And yeah, so we enjoyed some Subway after that. So on the 24th, which I believe was, oh yeah, so it was 29 weeks and 6 days, I went in for my next checkup, which was the first of every 2 weeks. So now I'm at the every 2 week mark of getting my checkups. And they didn't call me to let me know any results or anything like that. So I knew that I was in the clear, but with anything that has to do with your baby and your baby's health, your health, it's still alarming, it's still concerning, and you know, you still think about it, but I know that I am in God's hands, and so is my baby, and so we're under his protection. I knew everything was going to be okay, whether if it came out high and if I had the gestational diabetes or not. I knew either way everything was going to be okay. Also, this same exact thing happened with me with my little girl Mila, and so they came back a little bit elevated on the first glucose test, and so I had to go in and do the 3-hour just for them to tell me it was okay. But it's better safe than sorry, you know? And so we were in a room with an ultrasound machine. I was like, oh, cool, we're going to have another ultrasound. So I asked the nurse, I was like, are we going to have another ultrasound? And she's like, no. Did you have your 3D exam? And I was like, or the 3D ultrasound? I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, that's the last one for the pregnancy. And I was like, oh, darn, because Mila was really wanting one. And we just, you know, we like to see the baby too. So when the doctor came in, Mila right away was like, are we going to get to see the baby? And the doctor was able to understand her. And she's really good at talking, but you know, some people don't quite understand kids. So she's like, oh, okay, I'll do it. So she had me lay down and she just did a really quick checkup. And I asked her, because in my pelvis on my left side, just like constantly having all this pressure, like my pelvis being pushed out. I'm like, what is right under there? Because I feel her, but what is it? Is it her feet or hands? What? So she looked, and it's her little head. She's like, look, she's moving her head just back and forth. I'm like, oh my goodness, this little girl. She's already flipped upside down and just her little head moving around. So that was fun. And we also asked her, you know, well, my husband did. He mentioned to her some of our wishes, which were really important to us. And I was kind of stressing over it, over a couple different things that are really important to us. One, we want my husband to pull out our baby just like he did with Mila. He pulled her out, put her on my chest. And so that's really important to us. And she's like, yeah, sure, of course, that's not a big deal. But when he asked that and told her that he had done that already, she was just like, whoa. He was like really impressed, because, you know, a lot of men can't handle that. You know, it's a lot. But yeah. So she said, yeah, that's fine. And also that we wanted the delay cord clamping. And she's like, yeah, that's totally fine. And I knew she was going to say that was okay, because when I was calling around making sure on which doctor I was going to be with, that was like the question I would ask. I would tell them, do you guys do delay cord clamping? And they had already said yes. But I wanted to run it by her anyways. So, well, my husband did anyways, because he asked. And so he ran that by her anyways. And she said yes. And also we let her know that we weren't too sure if we were going to be having the baby at Arrowhead, because her office is right there behind the Arrowhead Hospital. And with Mila, we had her at Thunderbird Hospital, which is just down the street from our house. And I'm not wanting to just like run to the hospital as soon as I go into labor. Same with Mila. Like, I want to just like try and relax and just try and be at home, like as much as I possibly can, and then go to the hospital. And I remember just going down the street to the hospital seemed like forever far away. And so I'm just like, I don't think I want to go all the way over there. So she said, that's totally cool, not a big deal. And so I was really thankful for that. And I mentioned to her, like, okay, so you're cool with all these things, but what happens, like, if I get another doctor? Because if she's not on call, which she said she usually pretty much always is, but if she's not on call, just like what happened with when we had Mila, we ended up having another doctor because our doctor wasn't on call. And I was like, you know, are they going to respect our wishes on what's important to us? And she said, for the delayed cord clamping, yeah, like most doctors are like totally all cool with that. And for the whole pulling out, some are just kind of about it. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a birthing plan. And so I could fill it out with her and just have something there to help me advocate for the things that are important to me. And also I will be contacting one of the pastors at our church. His wife is a doula. So I'm going to be calling her and talking to her and just see what, you know, my rights are as a mother, and what we can do for that to just make sure like these wishes do happen, because they are extremely important to us. So everything's been going really good with the pregnancy. Some symptoms that I've been having, some things going on that I just wanted to share with you guys is I have been having heartburn, which I mean, I'm sure a lot of you pregnant moms are experiencing now or have experienced in the past. Just been having a lot of heartburn, but I take the ranitidine and I eat Tums. And yeah, so that's been helping out with the heartburn. It doesn't take it completely away, but it has me comfortable at least. And my sciatic is still hurting me. I do have like a lot of sciatic pain. And so I just been, you know, stretching and doing stuff like that, just a lot of stretching, which has been helping out a lot. And I'll be making a video on that. And just like how I just maneuver my body, the way I stand, just different things that help contribute to it not hurting and making it just more comfortable as possible. Yeah, I'll be sharing a video like that. So that's been, you know, a little bit uncomfortable and just been having some hip pain. And that hasn't been fun. My right leg, I don't know what's going on, but I've just been having pain like going all the way down to my feet. So that's no fun. So like I sleep on my sides, and so I have to kind of alternate back and forth because just the weight of myself is just pretty heavy. And yeah, so a friend of ours, Kathy, she is so sweet. She did a pregnancy massage for me. She said it was going to be for my baby shower. So she did a pregnancy massage for me, and it was so wonderful, so relaxing, and I enjoyed it so very much. So I can't wait. I need to get another one, and just kind of that helps too. Like massages help, chiropractic care helps, which I haven't had any chiropractic care, but my husband does pick me up and releases the tension off of my back, and my back will crack. And so that does help out a lot too, just relieving some of that pressure and tension built up. I also been having difficulty breathing, especially at night. I have a hard time breathing. Not all the times, but there's been times that I absolutely can't breathe, to where I have to get up like fast out of bed, or I'll get up and it seems like if I just like lean on the bed and be on my hands and knees, like the baby kind of just drops, and so I'm able to breathe a little bit better. I found that has helped. And so yeah, that's been one thing that I have been experiencing too. I have been also pretty much just kind of to myself. When I was pregnant with Mila too, I was just kind of to myself as well. And with this pregnancy too, like I'm just more to myself, just focusing on my little family, the pregnancy, Mila, spending as much time with her as possible, just quality time with her, and my husband, and also like my parents. Absolutely love my parents and my brother. And so just keeping it just like, you know, in the family and just spending time with them. I haven't really been really social. And so like, I know I'm not the only one. Other mamas that are pregnant or have been pregnant in the past, you know, sometimes that's a time where you just kind of take a step back and just want to really soak in this time, and just kind of just stick to yourself. And I just haven't been very social though, but so that's another thing. But thanks to God, the baby is healthy, I'm healthy, we're doing super good. Before I know it, she is going to be here, and I'm just really excited. Pretty soon we're going to be putting up our bassinet. A lot of the stuff that we used for Mila, I had kept, so this way we could use again for if we had another girl, which we did. And so I do have a lot of the stuff already, and which will make it a lot easier. But there's just like a few things that I need. And so it's not a whole lot. I'm going to be making a baby registry on Amazon, and they send you out a free gift, like a free gift box of a lot of different little things. And so I'll be doing that too, because I mean, free things, it's exciting, right? And I believe you only have to make a $10 purchase. Like you could even purchase something if you want to get it right away. You could just like purchase something for like 10 bucks off your own registry just to get that box in right away, and then put out the registry and other people can buy stuff from it. I don't think I'll be having a baby shower because the last baby shower was a little bit of a letdown. I'll be making another video on that too, as to why I probably most likely won't be having a baby shower, and we'll probably just do a small dinner. So that to me is more, I think that's what we want more than something big or anything like that. She's right there, honey. Cute. Oh, she's precious. Oh, look at her, Mommy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh. You saw her little hand, Mommy? Huh? You saw her little hand? No, I want ham. Okay, we'll get you some ham.
Oh, you have hands too?
Oh, yes, you do have hands too.
They get to her mouth.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Your fingers. Your baby's fingers.
Oh, she's precious.
Is it your fingers?
I want it down.
That's so cute.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so very much for taking the time to watch this video. And I just really appreciate you guys, all of you guys that are already subscribed to my channel. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you, and may God bless you so very much. And if you are not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe down below, and make sure you guys hit that little bell notification so you guys can know when I'm actually uploading videos, or else you guys won't know. And so yeah, hit that bell, and please give this video a thumbs up, share with a friend, and also leave me a comment. I love interacting with you guys and talking with you guys, so I will definitely respond back to you too if you not message me, but if you leave a comment. All right, and this is little Miss Mila Jeanine. She is 2.5 years old, and she is the big sister. She's super excited, and yeah, I just absolutely love my little girl. She is my princess and my baby. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this video, and you guys have a blessed day. Send kisses.
That is
Little kisses. Mwah. God bless you guys.